Hey everyone, hope everyone is doing well. So in this video here, I got some reliable dreams about Xilonen's entire kit. So I'm going to try my best to explain it to you. All I have to say is that this unit is crazy as hell. A TLDR is that she's a damage dealer, she's a elemental shredder, she's a healer. You know, she's crazy, bro. And let's start off with a banger. Let's start off with the elemental skill. Alright, so her Night Soul Blessing allows her to switch to a high-speed combat mode and rushes forward, dealing geo damage based on her defense. Upon activation, she gains 45 Night Soul points and enters the Night Soul's Blessing state, transforming into Blade Roller mode, which enhances her movement speed, climbing speed, and allows high-speed leaps. Now, if you're kind of confused about that, it's like using Moalani's elemental skill. You could tap it and start surfing. Now, continuing, when Xilonen enters the Night Soul Blessing state, again, that's when you do your elemental skill, she carries 3 source samples, each capable of generating a soundscape that decreases nearby opponents' elemental resistance based on the elemental types present in her party. Initially, all source samples are aligned with Geo, but they can change to match the elements of her teammates: Pyro, Hydro, Cryo, or Electro. For each non-Geo member, one of the Geo source samples will convert to that member's element, enabling Xilonen to cover multiple elemental weaknesses of enemies. So in Razor terms, if you don't understand, is that she carries these sound samples and they generate a different soundscape depending on the elements on your team that isn't Geo. So let's say, for example, you have Xilonen, she's Geo, then you have Moalani, then you have Bennett, and then you have like Fisher for Electro. Now she does a shred on the enemy based on those elements, which are Hydro, Pyro, and Electro. Now this lasts for 15 seconds and it activates when Xilonen's night points reach their maximum. Now let's talk about her elemental burst. The damage of her elemental burst scales with defense, and additionally she triggers the following effects based on her different source samples. If Xilonen has 2 source samples that has undergone an elemental conversion, Xilonen will heal all nearby active characters at intervals based on her defense. Or if she has less than 2 source samples that have undergone elemental conversion, Xilonen will play 2 additional beats that deal Night Soul aligned geo damage based on her defense. So a quick TLDR about her elemental burst is that, let's say you have a party with different elemental types, she will heal them when she uses her burst. But if she has a party with less than 2 elemental types, then she will just do additional geo damage based on her defense. Now, let me talk about her passives. So for the first one, this provides Xilonen with buffs based on her active source samples during the Night Soul Blessing state. If she has at least 2 source samples that have converted to different elements, her normal and plunging attacks will generate 35 Night Soul points upon hitting an opponent. This effect can trigger every 0.1 seconds. If she has fewer than 2 converted source samples, her attack damage increases by 30%. I'm already seeing a pattern with this character that to take advantage of her, you're going to need to run her in a team with at least 2 different elements, which is really easy because nobody ever does mono type teams anymore. So this first passive is really amazing, and why I say that is that this is going to help you generate those Night Soul points really fast, because as you see there, it says that her normal and plunging attacks will generate 35 Night Soul points upon hitting an opponent, and this triggers every 0.1 seconds. So I'm not sure what's her maximum Night Soul points as yet. Maybe I've missed it for some reason, I'm not seeing it here as yet, but as you see there, even if it's like 100, you're going to generate that really fast because she attacks pretty fast as well. Now for her second passive, it's called Portable Armored Sheath. This enhances her defensive and offensive capabilities. When Xilonen's Night Soul points reach their maximum, she triggers an effect similar to her Night Soul burst, which can happen once every 14 seconds. Additionally, when nearby party members triggers a Night Soul burst, Xilonen's defense increases by 20% for 15 seconds. Now I'm down to my last passive, and the rain has come down very hard, so let me try to finish up this thing quick. So for her last passive, this allows Xilonen to sustain the Night Soul blessing state even after depleting her Night Soul points by consuming phlogiston. So I guess this has something to do with exploration. In areas of Natlan with phlogiston mechanics, she can enter the Night Soul blessing state and gain 20 Night Soul points under specific conditions, such as while sprinting, climbing, or in mid-air. This temporary state lasts 4 seconds but can be extended by 9 seconds if she uses her elemental skill within the time limit. This effect, called Night Soul Transmission, can be triggered once every 10 seconds. Additionally, while in Natlan and in the Night Soul Blessing state, Xilonen does not consume stamina while climbing. That's, bro, she's, yeah. I'm not sure if you guys have seen her gameplay, but she could roller skate, bro. She could roller skate up the walls, bro. Like, what the hell, bro? She's sick. She's sick. Also, one last thing is that with her normal attacks, when she's in her Night Soul Blessing state, she will enter the Blade Runner mode. While in this mode, Xilonen normal attacks will allow her to perform up to 4 kicks using her roller blades, and she will be unable to use charge attacks. When she uses normal and plunging attacks in this mode, they will switch to being based on her defense, and she will deal geo damage that cannot be overridden. So basically what this means is that when she's in a Night Soul state, she has geo infusion and the damage is based on her defense. And that is Xilonen's kit. Hopefully I explained it as best as I could that you could understand, bro. Yo, this unit is sick. I truly think that everybody should try and save to pick up this unit. She's a healer, she's an elemental shredder, she's a damage deal. Yo, she's a multi-purpose unit. She's basically like a Kazuha of Natlan. Not saying she is Kazuha, I'm saying she's like, her utility is just tremendously amazing. Yes. Just amazing. That's all I have to say. She's definitely a unit that is going to be up there in the tier list of maybe being S tier with Kazuha, Nahida, and Furina, etc. And my name is Tired of Feelings. This was Xilonen's kit explanation. Hopefully you understand it. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Hit the like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. God gave me a retry. It on to my left, cause knowing that you'll never be mine is worse than being an ex. And now my soul is cursed with lies, and I've been burning, sinking in there. I mix melatonin with cough syrup to get closer to my death, and I'm tired.